No, but I think of herp in the other way too.
Go on. It's flavor, probably.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, they didn't hear about the glorious herp dogs.
Is it not there? It's working. Okay. We're back. My microphone
Steven
wasn't
gave us
working.
1,000 bits.
Steven, that is fucking
The
amazing.
layaway bits.
Thank you. I appreciate that. We were saying that this episode is brought to you by Herp Dogs. They're our official sponsor. Make sure you get your hot dogs with extra bumps. And next up, we were talking about pandas.
The relish will cover that right up. It's not a big deal.
Yeah. You put enough relish, no one will notice. It's not a crime. It is.
It's not a
I
crime.
regret saying that, but it's fantastic.
You know it's not a crime because we said it's not a crime.
Everything I say is legally binding.
Cocaine is not a crime?
It's not. It's not a crime.
In fact, crime isn't a crime.
It's not. Look at that. Kat, thank you for that sub. That's fantastic. 13 months.
Oh my gosh.
That's a long
That's a
time.
lot of your life that you spent here. Be sure that you're using your time wisely.
Yeah. We were talking about pandas. And like when you go to a restaurant, are you getting actual panda meat or is it like artificial panda meat? And if it's artificial panda meat, like what is it? Like Jeremy's idea is it was just fat koalas. John thought it was just pigs that were painted white and black. I'm not sure where I stand on that argument. Not
You
a
know how
fan.
you know,
What
right?
if it's actually just lab-grown panda meat?
Oh yeah.
Listen, you have to get it in your mouth, swivel it around a bit, and if you can taste the scarcity, you know it's real.
Oh, that's what it is.
That's what it is.
Now
But
I'm thinking of-
lab grown is what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Now I'm thinking of Venture Brothers and Mr. Brisby and Panda Milk.
I think they 3D print or lab grow just koala, just panda ass. It's just two
Yeah.
big butt cheeks that they grow in a petri dish. Because that's where the best meat is.
That's I'm in the same boat as you.
And
for
some
that, Bert.
loins.
Yeah.
Loins are good for the meat.
Lab-grown panda ass.
Yeah, it's just panda ass, just grown on a petri dish.
Artificial. They just put the what is it? Because they were trying to do like lab-grown meat like that, and they're like, oh yeah, you just get like the stem cell lattices and whatever, and just that's how they do panda meat. That's it exactly.
Panda meat. You got to put quotes around it.
Yeah.
Meat or the meat industry will sue you. Just like because I heard something at one point. They like soy milk and almond milk. They can't use milk because the milk industry came for them and said like, no, you can't call this milk.
Yeah, just like when you go to the store and you buy a bundle of apples, you got to put quotes around it too, because it's
The
not a
bundle
computer.
or the apples?
Whatever it is, any amount of apples.
You just do what the pizza industry does. Real cheese, that's capital R, capital C, meaning that it's a brand.
Oh.
It's not real nor cheese.
That's smart right
It's
there.
real yellow
As if
crayon
you-
byproduct.
Actual cheese. They
That's
do look a
fucking
little
smart.
different.
They got that figured
But
out.
apples aren't apples anymore because they're not laptops.
That's true. That's true. Where are we? Oh, we're here. We're here in the game. Yes, we're playing Night Below.
Are we?
Dungeon Crawl Classics.
In theory, at some
Hidden
point.
Theorem.
I don't know. I'm getting a Sonic commercial right now, which just
I
reminds me
like
I'm hungry.
Sonic's
I just
got
got done
new
eating.
crinkle cut fries. And I really like them because they're super fucking crunchy. Usually I don't like
Oh,
crinkle
that's
cut
nice.
fries because you can't get them crunchy.
They're usually squishy.
Yeah, but the Sonic ones from the Sonic over by us, Dan, like I get that shit, and that shit is like crunch. It's fucking great.
Okay, I'm gonna have to give that a go.
Got no Sonics around here.
This
Oh
is
my
Night
gosh.
Below fast food edition.
Yeah. That's it.
Night
We're
Below,
all just
hungry
real
edition.
hungry tonight.
We had corn on the cob, and I had habanero tahini chicken.
Okay, that sounds good.
Pretty tasty, actually.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
My oldest is gluten intolerant. I don't remember what the official term is. So I've been, and I work
Celiac.
I don't know if it's full celiac, but I know it's gluten intolerant, and
Wheat belly is the other one. Yeah.
could be. Get that hype going. That's great. Steven's just trying to get us to play this game, but we will
We're
maybe
gonna
be
not do.
coerced. So
We'll
I've been,
never give him what he wants.
when I order food, I have to order from places like where I know I can get them a meal without gluten. And so tonight we ordered from the Chinese place over by us, Stan.
Oriental Express.
I was trying not to say the name on stream.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Everybody knows where we live anyways, I think.
That's fair. And the General Tso's chicken, and it was fine. I got Ashley their bulgogi, and it looked really good.
I love bulgogi.
It's really good. It's nice and tender.
Oh no. Steven's already figured us out. He knows that we're not going to do
we don't
anything
do
productive.
anything.
So does that mean we're supposed to do something productive?
That's what we're going to do
disappoint him?
right now. So last session, we left off with 4 fucking Sweeneys. One of them...
Sweeney's?
Yeah. It's like that scene from The Boys season 4 when they go into the sauna room.
Oh.
That's how you get
Except there's
pink eye.
more stabbing.
Oh, God.
Less S and more weenie.
Yes. That reminds me of our sponsor for tonight, but I don't know why. Anyway,
Just as you said that, an ad came up that minimized the side of your screen to do trading in crypto. So are we plugging some Dogecoin? I think we should get some Dogecoin
we should
going
get some
on.
Dogecoin going on.
We're plugging something.
Well,
had some
as long as we
Dogecoin
get
for
a
a
cut of
while.
it. I do. I might still on
I
accident
got rid of all
somewhere.
mine because they're like, you got to fill out paperwork for taxes. And I'm like, I don't want to fill out paperwork. So I just fucking sold everything I had at a loss.
Dude,
That's-
it's so easy. It's just a
Yeah.
button press.
I did.
To sell it at a loss? Yes.
It is just a button press. So yeah, one Sweeney is trapped under a shield. 2 Sweeneys are standing on either side of Farbauti. And then there's a third Sweeney standing a little ways off. And when we ended, the Pitchfork was talking about using Dispel.
Yeah, it's just it would make Farbauti small. It would make me small. It would make our giant friends small, probably. And I was just like,
Listen, Sweeney, it's not like it's life or death.
yeah, but like I only get this big like every once in a while.
Fair.
This episode is
These
brought
These days.
Is your wizard limp?
This episode is brought to you by, is it Blue Chews or is it Hims? Maybe it's both.
Why not both?
Yeah.
Can your wizard
Blue
not go the
Chewy
distance?
Anyway. Yeah, I guess what's going on? We got our scene set. There's some fire giants no longer yeeting loot into a pool of lava. There's some extremely tall stone giants. There's a very large pitchfork in Farbauti. There's 4 Sweeneys, and then there's Gadsby.
Yeah, I feel like the correct decision is unfortunately to dispel magic.
I love it. Are you going to, though?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and cast it.
I'm just gonna roll spell check
Yeah. that's
since
fair.
I don't have the spell on my sheet.
Yeah, let me find it.
Oh, look at that. Oh no.
Dan!
The nat 1.
Let it ride.
Oop.
I don't have any way to do anything about it, even if I wanted to.
There we go.
Do I need to roll on the misfire for?
You know?
All right, well, first
With the
off,
spell?
you need to roll me...
We can spend some luck on your behalf.
That's if you just don't want that to happen or not, I guess.
So to get
I'm
that
allowed
to
a
a
fleeting.
success, you would
Yeah, I
have to
am
get
too.
that to a 16.
Yeah, no.
Yep. Nope.
Oh no, I'm just saying like 1 luck would stop it from being a nat 1. Because it's
Well,
a nat 1.
technically, you rolled a 9, and so we look at your 9 there. So a 9 is just lost failure.
Oh, so I don't have to deal with Nat wanting the spell roll?
The spell result 1 is if altogether you're at a 1.
Oh, I guess I didn't realize that. I just thought a Nat 1 was a Nat 1.
No, it's your spell result. So you rolled a 9 altogether, even though it was a natural 1.
Not like Pathfinder, where it's like, oh, hey, let's make that a step worse for rolling that nat 1.
Yeah. So Dan, yeah, it is just lost failure. And you're
okay.
casting this through a wand, right?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, since it is lost in failure, I'm going to say it uses 2 charges.
Oh, well, I'll spend a luck on it to. How high up do I need to get? Because I have limited
If you spin
charges.
it to a 1, it's failure but not lost. And I would say it just eats the 1 charge.
Okay. That's
Actually,
worth saving a charge on a
let me-
wand, because I can't get that back.
I need to remember if I wrote out how that works. Okay, yeah. You do roll. Okay.
To your credit, you tried to do the right thing. Now let's do it the sloppy
It
way.
did just eat a use on that wand. You could just cast it again.
I can. I was gonna just make sure I keep track of my charges here real quick.
Yeah, I mean, we're burning through fixed charges. There's no way to restore them.
Yep. This will never be useful ever again, I'm sure. 21's better.
21 is a better. All right, it takes a round. Potentially cancels the active effect of a single spell with a non-permanent duration. Got to be within 20 feet.
As much as I don't want to get rid of our fun things, I feel like this is worth spending 1 luck to get it to 22, where it will affect all spells.
All right, so yeah, if you get that up to 22... Okay, is that what you're going to do?
Yeah, because I don't know if this is one spell effect or multiple spell effects at this time, causing there to be so many Sweeneys.
Okay. Yeah, this is fine. Everything's fine.
Goodbye, luck.
Everything's fine.
And also, goodbye being large.
I made so many copies of Sweeney's character sheet, and I apologize for that, John.
That's okay.
All right, Sweeney,
Yes.
give me a luck test.
A luck test, you say? Okay, there's an evil copy. You know
Evil
which
is
one
you. We just need to clear the evil out because it was being real weird when I made
Gotcha.
those copies.
That's fair. And luck check. There we go.
Oh, you match.
Yeah. Just.
Very cool. So I'm going to tell you this.
Mhm.
There were 2 activations of this magic mirror. The first activation spawned the 2 side ones.
Okay.
So now there's a Sweeney not too far off from Farbauti, and there's a Sweeney under Farbauti's shield.
Okay.
Now what?
Oh, it didn't deactivate them all.
Didn't deactivate them all.
Oh no. That potential didn't potential all the way.
Well, because not... It's got a very important wording on this. That have a non-permanent duration.
Okay.
I get to be permanent if I live that long.
One of these pretend Sweeneys can be real Sweeney for real.
I can be a real boy.
Okay.
Good call there. Disappointing, but good call.
All right, so good God, so many Sweeneys. How do I want to do this? All right, John, it's easy as this.
Sure.
A thought seeps into your mind,
Okay.
and it says, whichever one of you is left alive gets to stay.
Okay. I'm gonna go stab the other me.
As the other Sweeney looks up from Farbauti under Farbauti's shield, and you can tell Sweeney, the look in his eyes, he heard the same thing. Now here's the real question. Did I record the HP for all the Sweeneys?
The other question is, are all the new Sweeneys based on the HP of the Sweeney that they're copied from at
Well,
that
the new
given moment?
Sweeneys are gone Sweeneys.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, they are gone. So it's just the two Sweeneys.
It's just the two
Yes.
Sweeneys now.
I know that the other Sweeney took a little bit of damage, but I think I'm probably looking more the worse for
I
wear.
think he did a lot
we
more
look
damage
kinda the same, yeah.
to you.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and make your attack roll, man.
Stab, stab. Let's see if I can hit myself.
See,
Nope.
Here's the problem. I've got so many goddamn Sweeneys. And they're all at 4 hit points. Listen, I'm not going to fucking remember what does what. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to start all Sweeneys out at their full hit points again. So Sweeney, does a 17 hit?
It does not.
All right, Sweeney, does a 14 hit?
It does not. But I do have more stabs.
Wait, what's your AC?
18.
Okay, I like it. Yeah, cool. 16 doesn't hit.
Nope.
16 doesn't hit.
I think that's it for all of my stabbings.
Okay.
Oh,
All
no.
right, Sweeney, it's your turn. As you look up from underneath Farbauti's shield, the other Sweeney is standing close enough that you could actually maybe reach out and take a swipe at his ankles.
I'll take a swipe at him.
Yeah, go for it.
We don't know who's who. It doesn't matter anymore.
We really don't. And
At this point, I really don't know.
after this round of Sweeney attacks, I am going to...
Humble.
I'm gonna re-roll initiative for everyone. Oh, Sweeney, you critically failed.
I think at some point in time we've
Makes
covered
sense.
the
I'm
near up.
pressing down on him with the shield.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it. I rolled initiative. I'll tell you what. Sweeney, go ahead and give me a reflex save.
Okay. How about an 11?
That's plenty good. All right, so both Sweeneys are now swiping at each other. For Bowdy, it is your turn as you have a Sweeney under your shield.
Wait a minute, I thought you were the good one. Sweeney, no swiping. I'll start smushing him.
Yeah, that's it. Get him.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll just start right off with the shield bash first.
Sure.
To do. Although I will admit, my founder's being super funky. I clicked
Oh,
it. I
that
don't know if
sucks.
it actually did anything.
You
It
rolled a
rolled.
12.
Okay.
Did you roll
Well-
your D die? Oh, your D die was a 2.
Yeah. So and I'm not enlarged anymore. So it'll only be a 14, which is
Oh, no,
gonna
you're
be a
still
miss.
enlarged.
Oh, am I?
Oh, wait, it was all spells within range. Wasn't
Let me
it?
double check it.
Without?
It's a potential thing, though.
No, they have to do like a check against each thing.
Hang on.
Oh,
I
oops,
don't
that's not what
know.
I wanted.
All right,
That was a
hang
great
on a
roll
second,
to not
Jeremy.
use for anything.
Oh, awesome.
All right, so we ended up with a 22.
Trying to find dispel magic again.
I've got it up here.
Because I think
22.
most of my spell check rolls, at least when they originally started, were above 21.
Well, you roll, it was a 21, and then you lucked it up to a 22. Cancels, potentially cancels the active effects of all spells with non-permanent duration. This includes friendly. So, okay, Dan, what was your check for the enlarge that you cast?
Let me go find it because
You know,
it was pretty
from like a
high.
It
month
was
ago.
pretty high. It was enough to give +6s to multiple
It
people.
I was
was
going
to
to say,
3
I
people.
feel comfortable that it was over a 22. So why don't
I'm
we
pretty
Oh, it
just
was
sure
definitely
say,
over
22.
yeah,
Yeah.
you guys are still big.
That's what I was saying.
Sweet.
I think almost all of my spell effects were over that cast.
And well, in that case, I would hit for 13 damage.
Okay, cool.
D doesn't go off. He doesn't want to do any stabbing, but he's just going to press real hard with the shield.
Okay. Yeah, so you dealt 13 damage. You said the
Making
D
some
does
Sweeney
go
points.
off.
It does not, because the deed's
Okay.
only a 2.
Okay.
And
Alright.
he's not at the point that he wants to, he's confused. He doesn't want to stab the Sweeney, but he's just going to press extra hard. All right, I'm fucking confused. Stop
Okay.
it.
Anything else?
No, I think he's just going to use his actions to just really try and do
Sure.
his best to prevent
Okay.
this one from stabbing or being stabbed.
And I'm keeping the combatants in this to just the 4 of you, which then does take us to Sweeney's turn. Sweeney,
Yeah,
I need you to give me a fortitude save.
sure thing. The 6.
All of a sudden, it's like this electrical glitch,
Okay.
and your shield just drops to the ground for Farbauti. As both Sweeneys are now standing there facing each other, maybe 6 feet from you.
God, it's a Sweeney off.
John, it's your turn.
Stabs. So many stabs. I
That's it?
managed to hit myself for 3 damage.
Okay.
And then swinging again.
Ooh.
And another
Fumble.
Dropped my dagger of venom.
Okay. John, you've dropped your dagger of venom.
I did. And but I'm gonna you know what? I have a backup short sword. So I will pull that. And then I stab again. But I miss. And then probably also miss. Another fumble. Almost dropped my short sword.
Good God, man. You dropped your dagger. You almost dropped your short sword. You got a -2 on your next attack. Anything else?
That's it for me. I've done enough, I think. I'm doing very well.
All right, John, it's your turn. You still
All right.
have both daggers.
I do. So I'm gonna keep stabbing at this clearly imposter Sweeney.
Yeah.
So that's a miss.
That is
and
a miss.
then... Oh, that's gonna be let's see. Okay, not quite a crit. But yeah, it stabs for 5 points, and that means that I am down.
No, it doesn't. I said everyone starts with 33 hit points again.
Oh, okay.
Full Sweeney effect.
Yeah.
I've
I've already got the math worked out, John. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Oh, and it's a dagger of venom, so I get to do fortitude save.
Go ahead and make that fortitude save.
That's a 6. That's not great.
What happens?
What happens is that it was a DC 13, so I take a D6 poison damage for the next, let's see, 2 rounds.
Okay, cool. Anything else?
Yeah, because he's still got that. That was just the first like 2 stabs. He's got at least 2 more.
Okay, cool.
Nope. Okay, there's a hit for
There's
6
6.
more. And I'm already poisoned, so I don't think I can get extra poisoned.
No. All right, cool. Anything else?
Nope, that should be it.
All right, Pitchfork. Both these Sweeneys are going at it, and you are thoroughly
Yeah,
confused on which one's which.
Yeah, I was thinking that maybe can I just once again probably fail, but still try to determine which one is which.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's worked so well so far. Is that intelligence? I think is what we were doing.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
You have no idea.
Can I spend multiple actions attempting to figure out which one is which?
For this, I don't think so.
Dang it. Well, good turn, Daniel.
I mean, you got spells.
I'm gonna cast sleep.
I like it.
Huh.
21.
Some of these Sweeneys are gonna go to sleep.
All right, 21. Up to 4 targets must save or fall into a normal sleep for D6 hours.
Okay.
So, Dan, who are you targeting?
Let me double check if I'm happy with that spell result. Yeah, that's probably fine. I mean, the Sweeneys.
Okay, cool. Sweeneys, you need to make a will save.
Okay. I'll make a will save. That's 20, so that's a fail.
And you're allowed to use luck on any of these.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Both Sweeneys go to sleep.
Both Sweeneys go to sleep.
I don't know that this actually helps the situation, but
However, one of them is poisoned, so that may still play.
You
While we're
guys,
sitting there trying to figure out which one is which, one of them just dies from
one
poison.
of them just
Just dies from
dies.
poison.
I guess the other one was the real one.
Ah.
We just all agree.
We've removed Sweeney from the equation of which Sweeney is which Sweeney.
I am going to use one of my troubles.
Oh no.
John,
Yeah.
high or low?
Hi.
It only works if they both go to sleep or they both stay awake.
Sweeney, one of you falls asleep.
Cool.
It's the one that did not drop his daggers
Okay.
or sword.
Okay.
Pitchfork,
wow.
anything else?
Technically, that is both of my D20 actions.
Okay. Gadsby, there's a sleeping Sweeney and a not sleeping Sweeney.
Which one dropped the weapons?
The one that is not sleeping.
Okay, that's got to be the bad Sweeney because Sweeney would never, be that incompetent. I kill that Sweeney.
Okay, yeah, go and roll some attacks, man.
I figure it's a win-win. I mean, this is my gimme, right? I can kill a Sweeney, and I could be okay with it, and no one's gonna blame me. So crossbow bolt coming at you.
Yeah.
Oh, I think that rolled the wrong.
That was a D16. I think you need to bump that up to a 20.
Well, I tell you what, it would have been 2 shots anyway, so we'll say that that's a miss on my D16.
Okay.
And I'll go, or I don't know if that's a miss or not. I think it is a miss.
13
Yeah,
is a
that'd be a
miss.
miss.
Yeah.
And you're shooting the one that dropped his weapons?
Yep. 27.
That
That'll
is
hit.
3 damage.
Okay. That Sweeney doesn't happen to be a demon, is it?
No.
Okay. And then my ring of actions there. I'll get another D20, and that'll dismiss. Well, no, maybe
No,
not.
that's
20
a
for
hit.
another
Nope,
3
that'll hit.
points
That
of
is a
damage.
hit. Okay. Anything else?
No, other than the huge grin that's just lighting up my face. Other than that, I mean, that's a free action, though, right?
Yeah, it is. All right, Farbauti, it's your turn. There's a Sweeney asleep on the floor, and there's the other Sweeney that Gatsby's shooting at.
Wait, is that one the imposter? Is that the mirror fucker?
Which one are you pointing at?
He just Farbauti just turns to Gatsby because he
I just shrug.
Sweeney, you hear them talking, asking each other if you're the imposter. Sweeney, you're not an imposter.
I'm not the imposter. That guy's the imposter.
That's exactly what an imposter would say.
The other one's already down. We should put them all down just in case.
Oh, that's a choice.
The choice.
I didn't
If
say
you kill all the
I just said
Sweeneys-
put them down.
Oh, if you put all the Sweeneys down, then you're sure that you got the right one.
Yeah. The maths on that.
So what are you going to do, Farbauti?
Oh, I don't know. I don't have it in me to kill somebody if I don't really know it's not the wrong or right Sweeney. I'll try my best to look real hard at him.
Give me an intelligence test.
In fact, you know what? Oh no, because anything they have would be copied by the mirror. I had an idea, but it doesn't matter. At this point, Farbauti will look at them, but he has an intelligence negative.
Yeah.
So he's just looking to see if any of them, clearly evil doubles always end up having the goatee. He's looking to see if them are having any rapid goatee growth.
Oh. Neither of them have rapid goatee growth.
What?
All right.
Obvious, because Sweeney's already evil.
You know,
it would
at
be the
the
ones
end of this-
without the goatees.
At the end of this,
Oh.
I'll tell you what you should have looked for.
Oh.
Ah.
Which side is the extra nipple on?
No, that's elves.
Oh, my bad.
Initially, I was
if
going to look for which one had the most luxurious hair, because one of them had the real one at some point has used the fancy hairbrush, the one that magically imbues your hair.
Yeah.
So he is checking out the hair, wondering if one of them has some
both-
slight difference because they've actually used it.
They both have this
I'm
amazing,
having
luxurious
an idea.
hair.
Yeah, he just doesn't know. He can't figure it out, and he's not willing to. He doesn't want to risk killing the real Sweeney.
Unfortunately, my
So-
turn comes up after Sweeney's, so
I don't think Farbauti equipped with any way to viably tell who's who.
Okay. You can always pass your turn.
Yeah, I'll pass. I can't think
Indecision.
of a way to
is
creatively
for
use
about
this
8.
coffee enema kit.
Okay. Sweeney, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna stab that fucking Sweeney.
Okay.
With my daggers.
Yeah. And I think since this Sweeney's unconscious, as long as you hit, it's a critical.
It's a critical
anyway.
hit.
Oh my god. Well, my idea might not matter then.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's a hit for 6 base damage.
Yep. And then an additional 2.
I'm now confused which Sweeney is awake and which Sweeney is not,
So that's 8, right? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
compared
And
to
that
which
was your
Sweeney
first
has their
attack.
weapons. And
That was
which
my
one does
first
not.
hit. And that is also a hit.
Oh, that's a fantastic hit. And I think that's a crit too, because he's still unconscious.
No, yeah.
So I need you to actually roll on the crit.
My crit
table.
die?
Yeah.
Well, all I've done is successfully accelerate the process of eliminating one Sweeney.
What's your crit
Again, 8.
table?
It's the crit table 3.
Crit table 3.
Oh,
You got an
You
8.
you rolled the same number as last time.
I did.
It is, yeah. Okay, so that's an extra D6 damage.
Just pounded on the head.
Yeah.
Another
no.
5.
One of these Sweeneys is going down.
Oh no.
Sweeney,
Yeah.
you have just caved in the skull of the imposter Sweeney.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Go ahead and take D6 poison damage.
Okay. 2 points.
Also, go ahead and set your hit points at 14.
Okay.
Your current hit points, not your max hit points.
Okay.
You're 14 out of 33.
Is that after the 2 or
That is
before?
including the 2.
Okay.
Okay,
Cool.
everyone. There is one Sweeney standing and a dead Sweeney lying on the ground.
So does that mean if there's 2 Sweeneys and one of them has a poison dagger and the other one has a poison dagger, could surviving Sweeney pick up a second poison dagger from dead Sweeney?
There's a dead Sweeney on the ground with absolutely everything that the other Sweeney has.
All right, well, help yourself.
Yeah.
Don't forget the
Sweetie.
ring. The
And
fucking
the ring. Oh my
The ring.
gosh.
Let's see. I've got a dagger +2. I've got the dagger of venom, a garrote, hand axe, short bow +1, elven chain, helm of Baldurin, carrying a suit of spotted scorpion studded leather. I got my black spider figurine. Got my fanny
John.
pack of holding.
You double everything.
Ring of invisibility, ring of the ram.
The rings need to, like, do we just need to do more of this so we can just keep duplicating your inventory?
The scary thing is that potentially, like, if those rings give you extra actions, like, it's the cost reward benefit is it's morally wrong, obviously.
I'm starting to load my crossbow.
No.
Are we just gonna have a factory of Sweeney murder for
But I
duplicate
think
loot?
those
No, wait a
rings,
minute.
like,
Hold on a second. Maybe it duplicated the item, but not the magic. Hey, you wizardly sort there. Can you see if these things are actually got any magic in them?
I mean, I can, yeah.
If you want to
Just
roll that spell intelligence plus your character level.
my best roll of the night.
They seem to be 100% as potent.
Oh my.
fuck.
It is a complete, thorough, accurate duplication of everything that Sweeney had on him.
All right, so just gonna throw. I don't actually want to say this idea because this is actually a dangerous idea.
Mhm.
We give beer carrier number 2 all of our magic items, and we make copies of beer carrier number 2 and just murder the shit out of him.
Because he's, oh god, oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
Somewhere far away, the bad guys are awaiting our forces to arrive. And like, actually, they all got distracted just by
Just
insurmountable-
duplicating tons of magic items on beer carrier number 2.
I don't know. I feel pretty funny about this whole bit of maybe
Fine.
murder, maybe not.
You killed the imposter. Good job.
Oh,
Did
I'm so
we-
glad you said that.
All right.
I was feeling really worried.
Here
Yeah,
was my
okay.
my late to the game big brain idea. If it's a mirror, are the primary hands swapped?
John, was
I
Sweeney
thought about this
right-handed
too
or
late.
left-handed?
It's hard to say. He was
He's
a two-weapon fighter,
ambidextrous.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he has a preferred hand for each dagger,
What?
correct?
Sweeney, which hand do you call Shirley?
Right. Like, we were stuck inside that place for a couple of years. Which hand was the sleeper?
Yours.
Oh, no. That explains a lot, really.
Why are me palms always chapped?
If it was a mirrored copy, then in theory, wouldn't the primary hands be backwards?
I mean,
I
it's...
got my thumbs on the bottoms.
Oh, God.
I don't know. This has all turned into too much thinking for my taste.
It's more like a thing I'd like to know for my own self.
Well, that's fair.
Even
That's
if-
fair.
Even
At this
if
point,
it
I think we
impacts
just ask
nothing.
ourselves, will the real Sweeney please stand up? And he's standing, so we're good.
I thought about this idea right before one Sweeney killed the other one. But did they wield their daggers on opposite hands?
Give me an intelligence test.
feel like I had an actual intelligent in real life idea.
Add your
You did.
character level to that.
Oh, if I add my character level to it, then that's a 17. I haven't been doing that this
You
entire
are
time.
pretty sure that they were wielding the poison dagger was in, like, let's say the right hand, and the regular dagger was in the left hand, and they were both wielding it the same.
Well, then who cares? It is beyond my ability to discern at this point.
I mean, honestly, I don't know that you could tell the two of us if I was good or evil. It'd be hard to tell. I mean, you know?
Debatably good or evil to begin with.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we can always do it this way. I mean, normally your heart's on the left side. We can stab him in the right side. If there's no heart there, it's fine.
Well, we don't have to stab me now. We got.
I mean, we
dead
could
one.
stab the dead one and see where their heart is.
Oh, that's true. I'm just going to start carving on the corpse and see if the internals look right.
So first off, Gadsby. Does Gadsby know which side the heart's on?
But considering that, oh, I mean, fair. I'll make a roll if you want. I was thinking my profession might, but maybe not.
Yeah, we'll call it an intelligence.
Okay. Oh, I just open him up. I mean, just because I wanna.
I mean, there's a heart in there somewhere, right?
Fair.
Does this look right?
He's like cutting
Yeah.
open the stomach to get to the heart.
You're taking the long way there, but that's
Like,
okay.
like cuts open the stomach, reaches his hand up, can't resist the temptation to kind of puppet him a little bit.
Is this the heart?
No. He's doing this
Is
like
this the
this
heart?
like almost surgical precision Y cut, but then he
Mhm.
like, has no idea what's inside. He's just like, I saw this one Sunday.
I love that idea, like the precision followed by.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like, is this the heart? Is this the heart? Is this the heart? Ah.
So I do have him like opened up. Can anyone else make a check just to see if they could figure it out?
What would we want for that check?
Intelligence.
All right. Plus my level would just be a 13.
Everything looks good.
I don't spend a lot of time looking at the insides of people either, so. I don't know. There's
Where's the
ones-
soul kept? I hear those are worth money.
I don't know about that. I feel like we've done about as much as we can do
Right.
on discerning the Sweeneys.
Okay.
I'd agree.
You have recruited some fire giants.
Right.
We have.
Yeah.
Were you still going to go try and talk to the devils?
I mean, I'm not against it. But I was part of me almost wants to just like send them a nice letter. Like, hey, if you want to show up, great. I just know if we actually talk to them, it's going to turn into a thing.
On this, the day of our invasion of the Illithids, on 2 weeks from tomorrow, please feel free to do something that helps us or not.
RSVP.
RSVP.
Or should we just fucking do it?
Yeah. But just real quick, does anybody want, I don't know, my robe of blending, ring of the ram, or ring of invisibility?
I don't remember what those do.
I will definitely take a ring of invisibility.
But
Yeah,
I feel
I
like
was gonna say,
I feel like we
both
could
members
power
of
up
Team
Team Sneak.
Stealth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now both halflings have rings of invisibility, and Gatsby, in addition, can see everything that's
I can still
invisible.
see myself. It's not working.
Oh, it's working. It's working.
Isn't the Ring of
Well-
the Ram like a once per day like Super Smash thing?
Yes. It gives you a once per day an additional 5d6 damage.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Pretty tempting.
Yeah, let's just load Team Sneak up.
Well,
Or
Yeah,
if you
I
want to
agree.
give it to Jason.
Well, but I actually think it's not a bad idea to put it on the other member of Team Snake. That way
you two could like combine to just one shot
you
something.
can
if
really
you got to.
front load.
The power of our rings combined.
Yeah.
I mean, think
you just
about
gotta
that
touch
because
the
when
tips and then
if you man it, well, you're not
thieves, so we don't get
Fuck.
we don't get sneak attacks.
Okay. Well,
I
this would
just thought of
kinda,
another
sorta-
thing.
Yeah.
There is now an extra tinfoil hat.
Oh yeah.
There's now a spare.
Fuck
Actually,
yeah.
Sweeney, give me a luck test
Okay.
because you did cave in Sweeney's skull.
Oh, that's true.
Oh no.
Oh.
Don't tell me you ruined it.
No,
I did not.
It is good. You do have a spare tinfoil hat.
Nice. We can give that to someone that we like. I don't know who that is.
Oh, yes. We can skin this other Sweeney, and then you can wear your own skin.
You could be a Sweeney in a Sweeney suit.
I tell you what, I will let you skin the other me, and you can make it into some nice lingerie.
How about we go the other direction and Gatsby wears a Sweeney suit, and then it's like we have two Sweeneys. Again.
But then
Again.
we'll just start shooting each other again.
Yeah.
It's
There
the
can only
ultimate
be one.
Oh no.
Someone told me it was something like we're both Highlander. I don't know what that meant.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Anyway. Now what?
I feel like we did everything we came here and more.
Mm-hmm.
That is a great way to put that.
That is.
Yes.
Bert, you were muted for that.
I said and less. More and less.
And less.
And less.
Oh, does anybody want a helmet?
I
What
got a
type
cool
of
helmet for myself.
Because
So I
it's
don't
a
need
+1 to your AC, +1 to saving throws, and +5 max HP.
Mine gives me lightning spell.
Mm,
Oh, and it also makes you immune to crits.
well, that's
Oh.
nice.
The lightning spell is critical for my spell cataclysm.
I mean, you can
Damn.
always stick it on Jason.
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. As much as like I love the idea of being greedy and like, yeah, I need like fucking 29 AC
Oh,
and immunity
God.
to crits.
Oh. One of these days, I'm going to learn my lesson about overloading with magical items, but it won't be this campaign.
No. But no, the idea of like
Muted again, Bert. Still muted. I want to hear whatever you had to say.
So we're being kind to you, Chuck, by not killing the beer man over and over again to get our magic items duplicated.
I mean,
that's where things would start getting. Then we just like we turn it into like a processing line where we get all our troops and we're just passing out those immunity
Here's
to
your
crit
magical
helmets.
gear.
Here's your
I'll-
immunity to crit helm. Here's your.
I will
immunity to
carry
crit
the mirror,
helm.
by the way. I'm going to put it in my fanny pack.
We could have the most incredible army of all time.
yeah,
all
you really
muted.
could.
But that would involve grinding. I hate grinding.
Yeah.
It would involve unpleasant and a not fun role-playing game scenario.
Yeah. Okay. So you leave the fire giant cave. They are going to head over to your camp
Nice.
as they're now members of the team.
Hooray!
What's
Yay.
next?
How are we doing on like boats and stuff?
You've still got your army hard at work. They brought down a shitload of lumber. And they
Well, I
are
mean, if
making
there's-
boats. They don't have enough to ferry everyone across yet in one go.
So we actually have two options, right? Because we could go talk to the demons, right?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
The devils, whatever they are.
Devils.
But there's also the other tribe of ugly dudes, big ugly dudes that the mind flayers had, right?
Right.
Well, the
And they were-
Fomorian, are you talking about the Fomorians
Yeah.
or the beast people?
I think the Fomorians.
Fomorians they're already committed
Okay.
to
I
the
thought there
mind
was something
flayers.
like they had a camp on the other side.
There is another camp of Darrow.
Okay. Ooh. We
And-
could use some more.
As the mind flayers would have explained that Darrow, they take real good to mind control
Hmm.
for so
Really?
long. And then they hit that point where they just lose their shit entirely. And they are just fucking batshit.
Are these
Oh, that's
ones
right,
the
'cause he's-
batshit ones?
Area 22 is where the Shabowith, the big bad, dumps his Darrow that are kind of a little bit too out there to be useful to him.
I wonder if our revised amulet could fix them. It might be worth looking into for free, right? And not dealing with the devil still. And
Maybe.
because it sounds like our boats aren't ready.
Bones aren't ready. So is that what you want to do? You want to go talk to the Darrow?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like it's going to be talk at by the sound of things more than talk to, but
You know,
Hmm.
only one way to find out.
there is one way to find out. It's probably go kill them all.
Yes. Well, and the thing is like 24 is the devils as well, correct?
Yeah, 24 is the Devils.
So I mean, we're right here. We can hit both pretty easily.
yeah.
True.
So I gotta close some stuff. I gotta do this. I don't need extra Sweeney character sheets open anymore. Actually, I don't need that open. Let's get rid of the extra Sweeneys. And let's move Jelena. So right now, you all are on 23.
Yep.
And so not far from you is 22, where the Darrow are. And not far from you is 24, where the Devils are. I just need to know which one you're going to first.
The rejects first.
Yeah.
We see how it goes.
All right.
You know, we can send them up with the fret line with the
If nothing else, maybe we get an idea of if like how susceptible maybe they are, like, because last thing we'd want is for us to like go hit that and then they activate them as like a sleeper berserker unit
Mm.
on our
Yeah.
on our flank. So
like that. Yeah, it could be like come up from behind us or something.
Yeah. Or they gate him into the island or something.
Okay.
Maybe at the end of the day we just kill them all. Anyways,
Maybe we'll just wind up blowing up all of them, just like we did with the other island. You know, just making a statement.
All right. Just referencing my notes. Give me a moment here. Okay. Yeah. So you, and that's where you're going, just to make sure I'm telling you the right things. You're heading to the Darrow area?
Yes.
Yeah. It's just a short hike from where you are. Are you sending your giants back to the camp, or are you keeping them with you?
probably sending them on back so they can do boat things.
Yeah.
Okay. So it'll be the four of you with your small NPC retinue. We're down to 3 NPCs. I'll tell you what, though, baby Andrin, he is going to... This isn't right. This should be a 5. Give me a second here. He's going to cast some lay on hands on you, Sweeney.
Oh, yay.
Fucking Christ, Andrin.
Did he get more disapproval?
Yes.
He's,
You know,
His god just
Hey,
does
well,
not like him.
I
He
tell you
said,
what,
stop worshiping me.
No,
we get to
he
the end
doesn't
of the
like who
day-
he's healing.
Yeah, is that it?
That's-
I've got this one thing I can do like once a day now, it seems like. No, I need you to stay perfectly still while I line up this nifty little engraved warhammer. And it says I have to make a normal attack roll.
Mm-hmm.
and just stay perfectly still, and I promise you everything's going to be fine.
I trust you.
Everything's going to be
I
fine.
trust you, Farbauti.
Yeah,
I'm
go
going
ahead.
to roll an attack roll, but the
Yep.
attack roll counts as the lay on hands check.
Nice.
Nice.
That is a 15. So let's check this lay
Gets me
on.
up to
Giving him
17 with the
the
D-die.
holy bonk.
Holy bonk.
So I don't know if I'll see if the thing has the lay on hands built in. 17
doesn't.
gets me up into what's your alignment?
Lawful.
I'm
Oh,
neutral.
Did I put it in there? I'm smart.
So it is, yeah, it's getting the thing. So since we're adjacent, that would give you 2 hit dice.
Okay.
So I can only do that once a day with this nifty new hammer. But he just winds back, lifts the hammer high there. The last second, just kind of
Bink.
like he just hits you wherever the most obvious wound is, and somehow magically hammers it better.
Mm-hmm.
Please, hammer, don't hurt him, heal him.
A good pounding makes a lot of people feel better.
That's right.
It does.
All right, Sweeney, yeah, you get to heal 2 hit die.
I will take that.
Yeah. So as you all move the short way to where this path to the Madero are, it leads to this deep, dark tunnel. It's a large tunnel. And as you all start moving down it, eventually you come to this giant stone door that is barred, this huge, like, iron bar on your side. So whatever on the other side, this door and this bar is designed to keep it from getting out.
Like this, like a situation where you like give it a listen and see how terrifying the other side of the door sounds.
Yeah, go give me a luck check. You pass. You put your ear to the door and you listen for a long moment, Pitchfork. And somewhere in the distance on the other side of the door, you hear a long, loud, wet-sounding fart, then a splashing noise, then cheering.
I'll describe that to everybody and just be like,
Those are our kind of people.
yeah,
Right.
I mean, like, I feel like they'd fit right in. So
Yeah.
I mean, I've always heard that the peak of civilization is when you reach the point that you can do communal shitting.
Mm,
yeah, this is a fact.
Why the Romans were very popular.
they were. And the orcs of the shit hills.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess let's get ready and let's throw open the door to meet our new brothers.
Right.
I feel like door opening's a Farbauti thing.
Yeah.
Get your back covered.
So what?
Oh, hail ye fine and mighty shitters.
So did you lift the bar off the door?
Yes.
You lift the bar off the door. You push the door in, and it opens up to a dark, wildly humid cave structure. And
I
the
think we
first
need to just close this back.
the first chamber that you look into, it's this huge chamber with this giant, what looks like a sinkhole in the center. No signs of Darrow in this cave, but you do see the cave complex does continue on.
Oh, I've got a feeling we're going to have preferred going to the Devils.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I will go invisible and go stealthing in.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
That will go as well, invisible.
All right.
I'm sure it'll be
Team
Gert.
sneak.
Team Sneak goes invisible. Roll me your stealth checks.
57.
Oh,
And a 20.
it was right there on that 20. Oh.
Yeah. You both do great. You sneak in and you're moving in deeper. There's this huge, like I said, this sinkhole, this hot steam is kind of coming up from it. Every now and then you feel like rumbles underfoot. You get a feeling that maybe every now and then this sinkhole may be like a geyser, like it may erupt every now and then. But you move farther in. And as you're moving further in, it kind of goes into this tunnel in the back that snakes around a little bit. And eventually it opens up. I guess it doesn't open up, it forks. And to the right, you can see immediately is this chamber. The floor is covered in moldy, gross-looking hay. And there appears to be 5 darrow just lying there on the ground. To the right, you can hear the occasional like splashing noise. So like to the left goes to this chamber, gross hay on the ground, like 5 darrow just lying on the ground. That's to the left. And to the right, you can hear occasional splashing noise.
She noise?
That's a question from Team Sneak to Team Sneak. Gadsby.
I'm gonna go down the splashy noise. I just want to get a little bit better view.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll cover him.
Yes, the two of you move down the right path. It opens up and you can see that you're kind of like at the top of this big chamber. And you can see this winding path leading down to the ground level. And on the ground level, you can see that it's flooded. It's like this small underground lake with this shore kind of wrapping around the edge of the water. And you can see there's 5 or 6 darrow along the shore. And they have baskets. And they're just standing there like woven baskets, staring at the center of this little lake. And you can see in the center of this little lake, there's a small island. I'm talking like maybe like 15 to 20 feet by 15 to 20 feet. Flat island. And standing in the center of this flat island is just this butt-ass naked darrow. And this butt-ass naked darrow starts shaking, dancing maybe. And all of a sudden it stops, backs up to the water, hands on its knees, and just power shits. Just this spray of dookie into the water, like hippopotamus style. And as it does this, you hear that long ripping noises that matches what the pitchfork heard. But those darrow that are on the shore, that 5 or 6 darrow on the shore, they kneel down. And all of a sudden, these big fucking eels, like these big like albino cave eels, start leaping out of the water and into their baskets. They say a few words, they start cheering, and then they leave out of another passage that's on the ground level of this cave. As the naked darrow on the island squats down and shakes his butt in the water a little bit and kind of starts pacing and mumbling to himself. What do you two do?
I'm gonna head back to the group to tell them what I have witnessed.
I'm gonna stop like halfway just to cover the retreat in case anything decides to come up this way.
Sure, yeah. All right, Sweeney, you make it back to the rest of the group. I would just really love if you would convey.
So It starts off kind of okay. There's a geyser in there. That's kind of neat. It's like a ground butthole. But it's like a bidet, but for the earth underground.
Yeah.
And huge. And then the path forks, and there were like some Darrow sleeping on like some rotting, molding hay. They seemed chill. I think they're sleeping, or maybe they're dead. I don't know. Then we went the other way and went a little further, and there was a lake with a little island in the middle of it, and there was a naked Darrow who just like power shit in the water. And apparently it was so bad it drove these cave eels out of the water, and they were jumping into baskets, and they're like, "Oh God, we're gonna die!" And then they had their baskets filled, and the Darrow left, and the eels went somewhere else. But yeah, there's just a dude shitting in the water in there.
That's one way to fish.
Yeah. I mean, use what you got, right?
Yeah. I don't know if that helps us understand if we should try to associate with the many or not.
I think we just close the doors.
Do we want to try and think about the amulet and see
might
if they
not be-
behave differently?
Or
Maybe
maybe
the-
it's just like the thing where sometimes you have spy networks, but then you also have, what do they call it, like the anti-intelligence? Maybe these guys could be the people who we send in to just do shit so fucking weird that it's hard for them to really properly ascertain what's going on.
You figure these are the ones that the Illithids would consider broken and not usable.
Right.
That
Right.
probably
They could
means
be like
that they're
brain
actually,
camouflage.
or maybe they're just, too stubborn, too hard-headed, and set in their ways, or maybe traditional ways, to be of any use to them, which means they might be of use to us.
All right.
Maybe.
Maybe. I mean, we can talk to them. I
And
didn't
by
see,
we,
a lot
I
of
mean,
weapons or
I
anything.
think Farbauti should talk to them.
That's fine. But I didn't see a lot in the way of weapons or anything, and didn't look like there's all that many, so we can take them.
We could try to think about the amulet.
You
be like,
you know what? If they
could.
like eating eel, they'll probably like eating catfish.
It's true. That's true.
a little more work.
Oh man, if we could get them, ooh, I wonder what happens. Maybe they have magical power shits, and we can use
Maybe
that to
we just
disrupt
have them all take a
Yeah.
shit in the apple of this main pool.
Yeah. Just right on the edge of the shore there.
It just ends its life, probably.
It's worth it watching the look on Chuck's face.
It's magical fecal artillery.
Yeah.
Just
It's
drives
definitely
stuff out of
cannon
the-
fire.
That's definitely what's going on here. So yeah,
Right. Okay. Well, I can't argue with that. I mean, that's
Yeah.
basically science.
it is.
Okay, so Gadsby, as you're lingering back, keeping an eye on things, you keep checking on the 5 Darrow laying in that room. No movement, super shallow breathing. You go back and you check in the lake room, and after a minute or two, more Darrow come out of that path on the ground level, like water level in this lake. And they come back with empty baskets, and it's the same routine again. The naked one shits in the water. Eels jump out. The Darrows with the baskets cheer, and then leave with their baskets of eels. Yeah, same routine.
And they got a process.
Yeah.
Seems like they got this down pat.
So
If I'm supposed to get anything out of that, I have no idea, Chuck.
No.
So I'm just watching. I'm keeping track of numbers, and the ones that look like they're sleeping, quote unquote, haven't moved at all.
you can, if you look,
I-
you can see their. Oh, go. What's your question?
I was gonna
First?
say, if I'd like looking very carefully, if I could see that like their whiskers move from breathing or the chest rise or fall.
They are breathing. Yes,
Okay.
they are alive. Very shallow. They are extremely emaciated. You can see that the indent in this hay around them, mold is starting to creep up their clothing. They have been laying here like this for an extreme amount of time. Yeah, they're alive, but not in a good shape whatsoever.
Does it smell?
It smells terrible.
Okay.
You can definitely see that they are well soiled.
Okay. And it doesn't look like they paid any attention to us or the rest of the
Oh,
party.
no.
So
Completely oblivious to you.
just waiting.
Yeah. Okay. So party. Oh, there's a Joe. Do you
There's a Joe.
reconvene, head back in, and meet up with Gatsby? Yeah. We'll say yes. That way everyone can be
Yes.
together again.
Yeah. Just,
And as you
not?
all kind of look back over this lake area, same thing. You see that naked Darrow power shit at the water. Eels are captured. And then the naked Darrow goes back to pacing around. Every now and then, like, he kneels in the water and, like, snatches up an eel or a crab and just kind of chows down on it.
What seems to be like the time cycle on this?
Every, like, 20 to 30 minutes.
Oh my god.
That's a
That's
lot
some-
of
Yeah.
it's a lot of feasting and shitting. I'll put this on the solidly. I'm unsure what to do at this point. Other than send Farbauti in to talk to them.
Just talk to the guy on the island. I'm sure it's fine.
Okay.
Okay. You head down the winding path down to the ground level. Do you wade out into the water to get to the island?
I wouldn't. I'd yell at him from the shore, but
Yeah,
I'm not
not getting in
Farbauti.
that water. That's no.
You
Hey! You're like eating eel so much. How do you feel about giant magical catfish?
The fish god gives. The fish god knows. The fish god gifts. And he lifts a leg and sharts a little bit on the ground.
Yep. That's how fish gods be.
Do you want to try
Dude.
and like use the amulet in his direction? See if it
Right.
like straightens him out a bit. I don't know.
Woo!
Give me a will save.
Okay. Do.
Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. You wield the amulet in the air. And you activate it. The fish god will not be denied as he turns his back towards you, bends
Don't you
over
fucker, don't you do
firmly.
it. Don't you fucking do it.
You see a full brown eye as he just bears down.
Motherfucker.
None of this shit is close enough to get you.
He's definitely like shitting in his general direction.
It's like a wood chipper of poo aimed in your direction, but you're outside of the range. But as this happens, like a wave of eels that's maybe like 4 feet tall rises up in the water and just washes over you. Go ahead and give me a reflex save.
Oh, what the fuck is this shit?
Literally and figuratively.
Oh,
Are they the shit eels from Dreamcatcher?
As the eels wash over you and wrap around you and retreat into the water, pulling you with them,
oh
Holding
for fuck's
you.
sake.
underwater.
Oh
Does
no.
this all happen too fast for anyone to try and grab him?
If you're there on shore with them, you can certainly make a reflex save.
Jason, Put an arrow in that guy's butthole.
If that's what you tell him to do, Farbauti, we just
He's
need to
got the
roll an
longbow. He's
attack.
got the best chance of it, I think. Or Gadsby. Gadsby, shoot that man in the ass.
Plug that hole. Sure.
Oh my
I'll do
gosh,
that.
the D die.
But then the actual attack. Oh no, Jason does well.
Okay.
That would be a fucking 26 for fucking
17.
Oh my
23
god.
damage.
Come here.
For 23 damage. So you call out, shoot him in the brown hole, and Jason shoots him in the brown hole for 23 damage.
So
With the hope that he's interrupting the spell casting.
Farbauti is not quite quick enough to grab you. Neither is Pitchfork. Pitchfork, though, you rolled low enough that I do want you to give me a fortitude save.
Oh, I assume that this is just like a I'll save you.
That's exactly
Oh,
what it
no.
is. Gadsby did well enough not to get any negatives, but okay, you do
Oh.
fine. You feel the weight of these eels against your ankles
Oh,
as you.
I was more talking like extremely low effort. Like
Oh, okay, you're fine though. Gadsby, however, not Gadsby, Farbauti, as Jason's arrow connects right with this Darrow's butthole, all of a sudden the eels just scatter from around you. And you're able, the water's not super deep, so you kind of easily make your way back up onto the shore.
oh, I'll need a second here.
Yeah. The water, very salty,
Oh,
but the eels easily scatter as the Darrow on the little island is now writhing and kicking around in pain as an arrow is like
buried.
buried.
Hilt deep.
Shit.
Oh, when I'm not nearly so filthy, I'm gonna hug you later, Jason. That was oh, I'm real thankful to you. It's so briny.
As you're watching this Darrow roll around on the ground. What does Cat not like or does like Pepsi?
He does not care for Pepsi. And I am a Pepsi person. So I always have to give her a little bit of shit.
Okay, that's fine. I'm going to side with Cat on this. If I had a choice between Pepsi and Coke, I'm going to go with the Coke.
That's fair.
Pepsi's
I get
fine
it.
though.
Like
I
Pepsi,
drank as a teenager. I was definitely a Pepsi fan, and I think that's what it was. I just out Pepsi'd myself.
Fair enough.
Yeah, and Joe.
Yep.
I'm sure I told for the people in the stream who don't know, Joe was my student and my employee for a while, and these were overlapping. So like, Joe would show up to the work day with a fuckload of 2 liters of Dr. Pepper. He's like, these 2 are for the work day, and this one is for class after work. And that motherfucker would drink like 7 to 8 2 liters a day. That's an over exaggeration. It was like 1 to 3 2 liters a day. But I'm like, good God, man. And he's still fucking skinny as shit. His metabolism is going to show back up one of these days and just stab him in the ear.
Even skinny people can come down with diabetes.
RC's good. Sometimes it's a little too carbonated. Is
I'm
that
not saying
type
Coke's
1?
bad. I just prefer Pepsi.
Yeah.
Mostly
Anyway.
because I can find it caffeine free.
Oh, it's 2 a day. Okay. 2 a day. 1 for work, 1 for class. At least he was hydrated, I guess.
No, caffeine would have sucked all that water out.
Oh, okay. He's flailing. This dude's flailing around on the ground, screaming in pain. No movement from the eels as 4 Darrow carrying baskets walk into the chamber. They stop. They see what's going on. And they start slowly backing up.
Your man was found deficient in his true faith. Let it be known that the fish god wants you to strike out against the imposter, the aboleth of the deep, who is the false idol that hates you and all that you stand for.
Listen, man, it's cool. We don't give a shit about any of that. We just our job's to collect the eels that he gets to hop in our baskets. Just don't hurt us.
Oh.
We're already going to get hurt enough for not bringing back eels.
All right.
Well,
That's
who's
safe for
going to
the
hurt
grill.
you?
It's storming really bad
It
here
is.
all of a sudden,
The
which
power.
is why I went to go cover up my grill real fast, and
Oh,
our lights
okay.
just flickered.
Yeah, mine did too. I just was hoping it didn't drop my internet. But it looks fine.
Not yet.
Everything's fine.
We shot the fish god servant in the ass, and now we're reaping the
Like,
reward.
The most
Number
this, like,
one.
the most epic bow shot that Jason's ever made.
It was really fucking epic.
So it was a good decision or not good
It was
decision?
like, I think there's like maybe just like this much of a tuft of a feather sticking out his
Oh,
ass.
yeah.
I think that's how
Oh,
much
feather-
it penetrated.
You buried the lead.
He hit
Yeah,
the
see-
brown eye, not the bullseye,
Mhm.
the brown eye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's worth 50 points.
He'll say 1, 2, 3, and 4 will do it to us if we don't bring back the eels.
Okay, well, we don't know who 1, 2, 3, and 4 are.
Okay. We're gonna come in and set the baskets down. And these are other Darrow.
Yeah.
Like, please don't hurt us.
Look, we don't want, like, the only reason that
Yeah.
happened is this motherfucker made a bunch of eels try and drag me into the water.
He'll
So my
fucking
friend
do that.
here,
He's nuts.
yeah. We don't want to hurt nobody. In fact, we came here because there's some real evil fuckers a good
Yeah.
ways over that way.
Yeah. Okay. Us here are here because the mind control doesn't work on us anymore.
Yeah, that's what we like about you.
That's fine. We're a very small and select group where the mind control doesn't work anymore, and we're not absolutely just out of it.
Right.
Like you saw the others in the cave back that direction, right?
Yeah, the
They're-
sleepy ones.
They're just completely comatose. They will not wake up. We give them what food we can to keep them alive, but they're done for. We're just waiting for their bodies to catch up with their mind. Now,
Sad
1,
but fair.
2, 3, and 4, they went the other direction. And they and let me make sure I tell you the right name here.
Are they all?
Is it going to be more the crazy
Darrow?
names from the
They
Schnozlickery?
you heard of the Lady of Pain?
Jeremy has, but I'm like, well, tell me more.
Jason's stepmom?
Ah,
Oh,
Was that your third wife for Baldy?
oh,
Ooh, well, no, that was her mother.
that makes sense. So like,
The whole
They
reason we got
completely-
divorced was on account of how much I was into it.
oh no, they're somehow they found the Lady of Pain, or Lady of Pain found them, and now they have their magic door where they send all the eels that we catch.
They send them through the magic door?
Yeah. And if we don't get the eels, they cut us and hurt us.
How many people are we talking about here?
There's
They're-
4 of them.
Okay.
Do you just need to go like rough them up for you?
Good luck. They like hurt. Yes.
Oh, that's fine. I mean, like eventually you just die if it's too much. Like, is that all
So,
right?
are they other Darrow or are they from this?
They're
lady
Darrow.
of- Okay.
Yeah.
The good news is that Farbauti is a gentle and tender lover when he wants to be.
Okay.
The opposite of
Listen,
pain.
if you can stop them, that's great. Like the 6 of us that aren't will be super in your debt.
All right.
Yeah.
You know, like so far we haven't found anything that we can't kill yet.
True.
And they've got some sort of magic door.
They have a magic door, which is fine. If you free us, we know where they're hiding their magic crown. The crown, I don't know if the crown does anything, but they keep talking about how the stones in the crown are super cool.
The infinity crownlet.
The infinity crownlet, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we can figure that out when we get there.
Okay.
I like crowns.
But yeah, she's just they're through there. We're just, well, it looks like we can't get any more eels right now either because you shot that fucking asshole in the asshole.
I mean, we're really sorry about that. And I'll heal him up when we leave. I'm not healing him up until we're about to leave. But
Well,
on the way out.
Do you want him healed up? Is he like one of your boys, or is
That's
he?
a good point.
Oh,
Do
no,
what you
no,
want us to
he's-
heal him up.
He was a wizard
Is he one of the lost ones?
and he lost his shit. And the only thing the only thing that he knows how to do now is charm animal, but he can only do it through shitting.
Right. Fecalmancy. I've seen it before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you'd say he's the scat man then?
He's the scat man.
Beep-up-up-up-up-up.
Ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Anyway, if you go through there and you could take care of 1, 2, 3, and 4, and like, because there's 4 of us here, if you let the other 2 like us, like, we'll show you where the crown is with the stones, and you want the stones because they're supposed to be super cool, and then like we'll go on our own way.
Sure.
Everything will be great. Sure.
Do you know if there's any connection between the Lady of Pain and the
I don't think so.
Slayers or anything? Okay.
No, when we served with the Shabbath, it wasn't until we got here that we learned anything about that. And it's because 1, 2, 3, and 4 are devotees, and those that don't serve them or don't devote themselves to the Lady of Pain, they violently super kill.
Right.
Okay.
So yeah, just go through there.
Okay. You know, they'll probably be easily identifiable with their leather outfits and spikes.
Right.
You are
That's
being
my
way too tame for what they've done to themselves.
Ooh. Always, I guess, learn new things. Wait,
Alright.
that means maybe new
I'll ask them how many of them have fucked a grizzly bear before.
new negligee for Gadsby.
Oh, it's true. We'll get some.
I'm
Like,
envisioning
pinhead
something with a
style.
lot of pins on it.
A lot of
Just
pins.
full of
Yeah.
pins.
Yeah. Full on pinhead. Exactly.
That's it. Oh, my internet's all over the place. Okay, everything's even out. Let's keep going.
All right.
So, do you all head in?
Yes.
Yes. What's the worst that could
Bravely.
happen?
A lot of shits.
Yeah. Are you all just barging in, or Team Sneak? Are you moving in first? Like, what's the plan here?
The usual. Team Sneak goes in first.
Hmm.
All right, Team Sneak, roll me your sneaky sneaks.
Not great.
18's okay. 29's better. But it's fine. You're still invisible. You still rolled really good. The 2 of you move in. And you can see that it's this big chamber. There's baskets of eels. There's empty baskets. There is like a statue, and it looks like a clothing mannequin, Gadsby. You would recognize that with your love of selling lingerie. And the mannequin is just knives, probably good 30, 40 knives stabbed into it all over. And 4 Darrow are kneeling before it, kind of like worshiping at it. And off to the side on the back cave wall of this, you see there is a door, like a very nice looking like sandstone door with this brass handle on it. But you see these 4 Darrow. And as you look at these 4 Darrow, you can see that they have just gone to the complete max on self-mutilation. The skin on their face has been completely peeled back. There are spikes and blades like embedded in muscle and bone all over their bodies. You can see just huge scars where hunks of flesh were carved off. Oh, we lost Dan.
We did.
It was too much for Dan. You talk about face peeling, Dan's out.
Yeah, Dan's out at face peeling.
That's fair.
Give me a second here. Let me see if I can get something set up. No, I didn't want that to keep us going.
And by the time Chuck gets it set back up, Dan will be back.
That's why I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Good idea. All right, I have a pitch idea.
Okay. This is what we'll do until Dan gets back.
Nope,
Oh, and
there
he is. Okay. Dan's coming back in. I'll keep this over here. So Gadsby and Sweeney, you see these 4 like mutilated, dried blood, scabbed scars, and like literally spikes everywhere, huge hunks of flesh, bones visible. Like, it doesn't make sense how they're still alive. What do the 2 of you do?
Or keeps flickering. It's my cellular connection, so we'll see how it holds up.
Okay. You're a little glitchy on audio, but oh, no, there he's gone. We'll just go back over to this. So anyway, Gadsby and Sweeney, what do the 2 of you do?
You said there's something like behind the statue?
A very nice looking sandstone door.
Interesting.
Very nice brass handle on it.
You're frozen?
Am I frozen?
No, Dan. Oh, no, he's moving. Just
Dan's stuttering just a little bit.
Yeah.
You said you're on
See how it
cellular
goes.
though. Yeah.
Because my internet's not back up yet.
Oh, okay. It takes a few minutes for it to, yeah. But that's fine. We'll just keep on this.
okay. I guess I'll report back to the others what I see up there.
Yeah.
If
Okay.
Gadsby wants to stay and watch, I don't know.
Yeah. Gadsby, as you kind of look around, you can see that kind of off to one side, 2 more regular looking Darrow are kind of moving baskets of eels around. They're unaware of you. And they look kind of battered, bruised, scared of 1, 2, 3, and 4. But Sweeney, you go back to the group and you relay what you saw.
All right.
Um,
Do we want to try and talk with him before we get into the killing? So I've got a thought.
I'm staying behind again like I usually do, just in case anything runs back. But I want to. So, do they look like, with all the excessive mutilation and stuff, do they look like they're in pain? Does it all look like fresh wounds? Does it look like they've been healed over time?
Mixture of fresh and healed. They do not, if they're in pain, it's not showing. They're
Do
just
they look like They're zoned out, like a lot of the inhabitants look. Or are they like talking with each other? They look very
They're
natural.
chanting and praying at this effigy, this mannequin covered in knives.
Sure, but it's not like all in like sync or anything, right? Like they act like individuals.
They kind of act like individuals. They're going through the same chant, but it's not synced up entirely. If you kind of move around and get a little, there is that dazed look. You would recognize people who are like under like that aboleth mind control, and they definitely are kind of striking that, like they're still under some kind of external control.
Okay.
Yeah.
If it looks like they are just taken up with their worship, I'll go back and just relay that too.
Okay. Yeah. So you all reconvene to share what you saw.
Now, you said there was a statue?
Yeah, Lady of Pain, real looker. She's about a size 5, I think.
How big was the
A
statue?
little curvy. Well,
Human-sized.
Human-sized? Okay.
Yeah, a little curvy.
Well, I mean, like for your lingerie, like you got anything that fits? No.
like Rubenesque instead of like cocaine chic. Yeah, I think she looked good in green. I think I got something here.
Yeah.
I mean, we could always
flickering.
I mean, I could.
And boy, with all those blades, she sure can accessorize.
Or
she can.
We Farbauti, did you grab the other, or no? Gatsby and I both have the Ring of the Ram. You'd go like topple their statue. That might freak them out.
Maybe.
We have to.
I was going to propose, like,
oh, okay.
I mean, like those other fellas down there, the Fishers, like they seem nice and all. What if we could convince these hard knuckle motherfuckers to join us? Like, what is the tribute of eels and like the screams of some mortals compared to us bringing low a creature beyond time and space, the screams of something that has been alive beyond the concept of time, right? That's some real fucking pain. And that's some proper tribute to a fucking lady of pain, right?
And it's like a search and find, too. You try and put your nipple clips when you can't find the nipples. Let me tell you, that'll take some doing.
Yeah.
Right. That's the clincher.
That is the thing is, in hindsight, I should have let you skin the other me and make it into a coat, because then I could have been like, I'm just running around naked have my nipples out. And
no, they probably would have really been into that. That's disturbingly.
By the way, Farbauti, the way you tell, halflings don't usually grow a lot of facial hair. You have to look at the hair on the feet.
That's where the evil hair is.
That's where the evil hair grows.
Oh.
It's good to know.
Science.
All right.
What's the plan?
Today.
I think Farbauti's going to be diplomatic, as we always often are, with great success.
Yep. Okay. We're going to try and say words, and then we're probably going to fucking bleed and cause bleeding.
I will talk as an aside to Sweeney. When exactly did we make him the face of the group?
Because it's worked, kind of, sort of.
I mean, we want to
give... Also, even though he fails, he can at least take getting hit in the face. I'm not so great at that.
That's true.
Yeah.
Do we want to
All right, look, if you're not really our Sweeney, all I ask is if you're going to betray us and stab me in the back, use the poison dagger. I've always wanted to know what that felt like.
I can tell you, it's terrible.
All right.
Being told and feeling it is not the same.
Yeah. What was that question for Bowdy?
Do we want to give Team Sneak a chance to kind of be in position, so to speak, first?
Yep.
Okay. Team Snake, you're both still invisible. You easily go get into position.
Yep.
For Bowdy, you follow up, probably Pitchfork, not far behind. They are worshiping, and as they stop, you approach. They hear you approach for Bowdy, and they spin around, and they look at you with just filleted faces, unblinking eyes, because they cut their eyelids off a long time ago.
Don't try.
They kind of give you a hiss, and they speak at you with strangely muted. You realize that their strange speaking style, they probably have cut out a good portion of their tongues.
I stand before you a simple dwarf that has possibly bled enough blood for 1,000 men, but that pales in comparison to the tribute you give to your Lady of Pain. I have little that I could personally offer you, but I wonder, is the Lady of Pain satisfied with offerings of eel or other mere mortals? Is that truly enough for her? Is that truly what she deserves? What if I were to tell you there's a creature nearby, a creature of immense age, something beyond the concept of time and reality, some strange thing known as the aboleth? Now, we have gathered the forces to bring this thing to heel, but given the presence of this great lady, does she not deserve her tribute? Should this be handled without her acknowledgement, or perhaps should you, as her devout worshippers, not be involved, so that when this terrible thing is brought low, its final resting cries can be given as tribute to your beautiful Lady of Pain? Let her absorb the succulence of its final death throes, something beyond anything else she could get from this realm.
Give me a personality test. It was a good speech, so I'm going to adjust the
Was.
difficulty based on that.
I mean,
That was
honestly, I'd
impressive.
vote for him. Like,
I'd vote for him.
You can't see it because I'm invisible, but Gatsby's holding up a 9.5 on a card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With your speech, that 15's good. That 15's good. It would make a strong offering, but you must prove your dedication. As one of them pulls out like a knife embedded in their thigh and tosses it at the ground in front of your feet.
Mm-hmm.
Give an offering of flesh. This should do. As he points to his nose.
Oh, we'll go get his nose, I guess.
or where the nose used to be anyway.
Where his nose used to be.
He pointed at his nose, so.
Well, where the nasal cavity.
Because they
Yeah.
It's like both Jeremy and Farbauti are like considering as he leans down to go grab it.
and hammer time.
Farbauti's in a weird place now. Like now he's not the divorcee. Now he's the widower. He's just.
But his bear lady is around. Did she like his nose? The little nuzzles? Can't give nuzzles up.
Gatsby will pick it up. Will sort through his pack until he finds that perfect shade of green that he thinks will go very nicely for the Lady of Pain. He's like, "Oh, of course I'll give you an offering, but your lady is quite the woman and deserves a little bit of womanly appreciation as well. I'll lay the nice green. You know, this of course has got straps and buckles because it just fits." And then Gatsby will turn into a troll and lop off an arm and a nose and just kind of.
Oh, that is
Holy fuck.
fucking genius.
Oh, thank God.
Brilliant.
Oh, Gatsby, you
Oh,
snap
nice.
out of invisibility. You
Oh,
grab the dagger. You give your speech. Their fucking game.
oh, thank God. Oh, thank you.
As you start lopping off body parts, they are... You are truly blessed of the lady. We pledge our service to you in our task to bring greater prizes to the lady. Let us
Do a little
go.
bow in front of the lady as well afterwards.
You've
Not
got
mocking at all. It's like, yeah.
You've got 4 essentially Darrow Cenobites there, Gatsby, that are completely and totally enthralled to you now.
Send them in the front line.
Yeah, but
I'm
here's
gonna
the
go-
shtick. Let's double dip. Lead them out of here, and as we're leading them out of here, have one of us fall back and have the other folks go get us those gems.
Double dip.
As long as
Double dip.
Gatsby's leading them out, they don't give a shit about the rest of you. it's Gadsby who proved his worth. As Gadsby, your troll parts are regrowing slowly, but surely regrowing. You lopped off a fucking limb, so you got a little baby hand.
Gadsby has like Cenobite shock troops.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Literally, like send them in front, or when things are not going well, and just let them go and
Just
have
gonna
all the
look
pain
at
they
the
want.
at the other Darrow, be like, "Hey, do you guys want to like come over to our camp and just be not here?"
Yes. Are you going to torture us?
No,
No.
no.
Are you going to punish us if we don't collect enough eels?
No, you don't have to collect
That's not
any
a-
eels.
Yeah,
No,
that's
in
not a
fact-
thing
How would
we
you
do.
like some pork?
And steady supply of
Fuck.
booze and some good
Yes.
shit to smoke.
We're fucking game. If we want to leave at any point, can we?
Yeah, I mean, like we still kind of want the crown and the gem things you promised us, but
They run off. One of them runs off and comes back with a stone crown set with green gems. Now, Gadsby, you're leading the others out. Pitchfork, Sweeney, and Farbauti, each of you roll me a D3.
E3.
Yeah.
Okay.
not just one. Daniel.
You get a one.
Three.
All
All
right.
right, so we got 1, 2, and 3.
All right. So you got 6. There are 6 small green gems set into this crown. And he hands it to you. He's like, the gems are important. I don't know shit about the crown. Here you go. They're supposed to be super cool magic.
Okay. Thank you.
And you fucking recruited 4 goddamn S&M mutilation shock troops that are now dedicated to Gadsby, and 6 regular ass Darrow that just want to be, they just want to live peacefully, safely. Don't ask them to fight, but
That can
they'll
help
help
build a
out
boat.
around camp. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
As you all return to camp, everything is going great.
So grateful for that troll ability.
Hey,
Now,
what this
Pitchfork.
crown?
What a save.
Yeah.
Oh man.
If you want to identify the crown,
Yep.
go ahead and roll me that intelligence test. And does that include your intelligence plus your level?
I don't have a good way to include my level into it, so it's 25 with my level.
Oh, that is plenty good. These special stones, and I'm not going to look up what the names of them are because I don't give a fuck. There's 6 of them. If you swallow one of these stones, and it only works once, it immediately and permanently empowers you. In layman's terms, Pitchfork, whoever swallows one of these stones immediately gains a level.
Oh my.
And you have 6 of them.
Yeah.
Only works once. If you eat all 6 of them, you get 1 level.
So we
Oh.
can pick 6 of us to gain a level.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh. Ooh.
Okay. I thought in my head I assumed it was once per stone, but
No, it is once in your lifetime you can
once in
ingest
your lifetime.
a stone to gain a level.
Dang. Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
But
That's pretty fucking amazing.
that means the 4 of you, if each of you ingest it, there's a level there. You'd have
Mhm.
2 stones left. You can give one to Jason. You can give one to what's her face. You can give one to baby Andrin. Well, you can't give one to each of them, but 2 of them can get a stone.
I would definitely say I would be
Beer carrier number 2.
Oh shit.
donkey.
Oh shit.
Jason and Donkey.
Yeah.
Okay. I need to
No one
stat
expects a
fully
level
stat
10 donkey.
out.
Yeah,
exactly,
nobody's-
man. He's had to have eaten enough people now to be like, level 4 or 5. He's got.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, at a minimum, if we're level 7, Donkey's got to be at least higher than that.
Yeah, like Jason is 6.
Yeah. All right.
God damn.
You make it back to camp. And as you get to camp, immediately people start running at you. As the Sverfneblin and the orcs, you get reports they are at each other's throats.
No.
There's
Oh,
rumors.
did they run out of good stuff?
Rumors of the Sverfneblin stealing fucking good stuff from the orcs. Rumors of the orcs stealing booze and shit from the Sverfneblin. Just shit's been going sideways. And those two groups they haven't come to blows yet, but shit's been really close. Tensions are super fucking high between these two groups.
I don't even think we've been gone a full day. What the hell are they doing?
You've been gone a little bit. Because you went and you blew up the island, and then you went and dealt with the fire giants. We probably, but yeah.
Between all the travel to the different spots and whatnot.
Yeah.
Okay.
So here's where we'll wrap for tonight. We'll come back in a week. Who all is consuming a stone? Are the 4 of you each consuming a stone?
I mean, I can't figure any reason not to, so.
It's true. There is the temptation to like wait until we get the next level and then take it.
Yeah.
But that's like metagame nonsensory. I think a regular person would be like, whoop.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm also there with you on the metagame nonsensory. I was like, yeah, that's just me outside.
But true. I think like if you're in the world and somebody tells you like eat this shit and get powered up and we're about to go do some terrible fight, you would.
Like, why wouldn't you? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, the 4 of you eat a stone. Jason eats a stone. So Jeremy, you'll need to level up Jason.
Okay.
And that means I'm going to have to finally get off my ass and stat up Donkey.
I hope he's a god among everyone.
Yeah.
He will be a god amongst donkeys for sure.
He sure shit will.
Holy fuck. Jason's going to have 83 hit points.
Fucking Christ.
Jesus.
God
All
damn,
right.
Jason.
So, yeah, we'll come back next week. You all can see if you can sort out what the fuck's going on in camp. And then from there, do you still want to go try and do something with the devils? Or do you want to think about your assault on the Shavuoth? Or even scouting out the Shavuoth?
If there's dissent in camp, the last thing I want to do is talk to devils when there's like strife.
Yeah.
Like that's not when you talk to a devil.
Yeah.
Like that's the
Yeah.
worst time to talk to a devil.
I definitely have this weird also. I don't think that we want to scout because I know that if we go to scout, then we're just going to go do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We'll leave the whole army behind and everything. And by the time we get there, we're going to screw something up so horribly that we're just going to.
Okay.
When have we ever successfully scouted anything?
That is very true.
Yeah.
Never.
Team Sneak's good at scouting and then reporting back.
Right, but then it's followed by immediate action.
That's true.
True.
All right. So yeah, let's wrap this here. Let's do a round of closing plugs. Bert, you got anything you want to throw out there?
The John Carter Mars audio drama that's on Kickstarter right now still has about a month to go. I'm doing a little RPG with some other folks on that as one of the goals, one of the things that you can get. Be a little fun, a lot of fun. So far on it, we're doing stats for, or it's going to be compatible with like 5e OSR, Pathfinder 2nd edition, and apparently some 2d20 Modifius stat blocks in there too. We're trying to cover all the bases.
I really
for all the
feel like
folks.
when I think John Carter of Mars and what system, I feel like 2D20 would be a good
Well, they
fit
did it.
for
They
Yeah,
was the
don't no
original.
longer have the license for it, but they
Okay.
did and it was the most streamlined in my favorite of the 2d20 systems.
Okay,
Mm.
cool.
But yeah, so Pathfinder 2
Nice.
second edition, some stats in there for that too, so you can play your John Carter in that system. So check that out.
Yeah, there we go. John, you want to throw anything out there?
Go to the Defenders of Kobold YouTube channel. We've got all kinds of, all the old videos and everything else. We also have stuff that's only on the YouTube channel, specifically the Pathfinder 2nd Edition Outlaws of Alkenstar game that I've been running, plus another Pathfinder game that we did a while ago. So yeah, definitely go check that out. It's been a lot of fun.
We did record a new session that I still need to edit and put out there, but it's fine because we've got enough episodes in the bank to last us through this week and next week. So if I get around to it, you may get like a month of Pathfinder episodes twice a week. Punks in a powder keg. Outlaws Alkenstar. Dan, what are you throwing out there?
It's that Discord, that thing that I throw out every single time where you can come and hang out with us and
That's true.
talk about anything.
Yeah.
Games, memes, frogs, crystals, movies, music, drugs. I don't know.
Everything.
Everything.
As far as Defenders go, we're going to be here on Friday for more Pathfinder 2nd Edition. We won't have anything on Saturday because some of us have some local shit going on. And we'll be back here next Wednesday to figure out what's going on between the Svirfneblin and the Orcs. But what I really want to put out there is on Drive Through RPG on Tuesday, that's the 20th, my game that Bert did my layout for. It looks amazing. Teenage Odyssey will be available for purchase on Tuesday. Yeah. All right.
Coming up soon.
That's coming up soon. All right. That's all I fucking got. So until we see you next time, start fires, do drugs, tip your fucking bartenders. Goodbye, you fucking bastards.
Bye.